it goes back to PTSD, right? It goes back to that post-traumatic slave disorder that a lot of us, so many thousands and millions of us, suffer from. Now, let me say something first and foremost, man. The hardest thing in this world to be. The hardest thing in this world to be is a black man.
Set it off on the right, set it off on the left. Yeah, they caught me just in time. Let me introduce myself. Might as well be yourself. You can't be nobody else. Man, they jumped in the water, now they coming up for breath. Set it off on the right, set it off on the left. Yeah, they caught me just in time. Let me introduce myself. Might as well be yourself. You can't be nobody else. Man, they jumped in the water, now they coming up for breath. I'm a shark in the water. I'm no match for these piranhas. Got the game by the throat, and I put that on my mama. They just looked the other way, so they never saw it coming. New flavor in your ear, break it off. Something proper took the life of a man. He didn't know that was his brother from a different neighborhood, but we all come from the struggle. I just deal with the facts. I don't go off no assumptions. If I get the chance to speak, that's without no interruptions. We so easily distracted, we can't see around the corner. What love got to do with this? R.I.P. to Tina Turner. We just walk past the signs, overlook all the warnings. I got one thing on my mind when I wake up in the morning. Set it off on the right, set it off on the left. Yeah, they caught me just in time. Let me introduce myself. Might as well be yourself. You can't be nobody else. Man, they jumped in the water, now they coming up for breath. Set it off on the right, set it off on the left. Yeah, they caught me just in time. Let me introduce myself. Might as well be yourself. You can't be nobody else. Man, they jumped in the water, now they coming up for breath.
It's hard enough to be a man in general, right? But when you're a black man, it's like 3 times as hard. Let me explain something to you. It shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be hard on black men as it is. The world should not be as hard on black men as it is. But it is. I can't sit here and try to rationalize something that is what it is. One of the hardest things in the world to be as a black man. When you're living your life and you're just being black, just in your skin, you don't even have to do anything extracurricular. You don't even have to step out of bounds. You don't even have to do anything extra. Just being a black man is hard in America. Shit, really around the world. But it's hardest in America. And it's because there's so many systems that were set up to keep us out of the game. Let's go to the Willie Lynch, because it all started during the Willie Lynch. Let me first say this. We all know the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, right? This isn't racism. This isn't bigotry. But the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. This is a golden rule for even just fruits and vegetables. Meaning, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, meaning the darker the vegetable, the darker the fruit, the darker in pigment, the darker in color, usually they will be the sweetest of fruits, right? So I understand the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I understand that theology and that logic, right? So I understand why the dark, melanated people of the world might feel like we have no financial ground. We have no financial foundation.
They say, Tyme, what you doing, man? I'm trying to make a change. They say, Tyme, what you doing? I don't know no other way. They say, Tyme, what you doing, man? I'm trying to figure out. They say, Tyme, what you doing, man? What they talking about? They say, Tyme, what you doing, man? I'm trying to make a change. They say, Tyme, what you doing? I don't know no other way. They say, Tyme, what you doing, man? I'm trying to figure out. They say, Tyme, what you doing, man? What they talking about? They ask me what this is, man, this history in the making, and that's every verse I spit. Man, I swear it's so amazing. My flow would be so sick. Some might say that it's contagious. Thank the Lord for my grandma, cause she never stopped praying. Tried to put me in the box. There's no way they can contain me. Since I went against the odds, they look at me like I'm crazy. Good things come to the one that stayed patient. I snuck up without a clue and disrupt their operation. They think the grass is greener, but that's only if you rake it. I'm thinking about the times when the sky was gray like Mason, just like Noah with the ark, but the tide's steady changing, and I tried to let them on. They ain't see what I was saying. They say, Tyme, what you doing, man? I'm trying to make a change. They say, Tyme, what you doing? I don't know no other way. They say, Tyme, what you doing, man? I'm trying to figure out. They say, Tyme, what you doing, man? What they talking about? They say, Tyme, what you doing, man? I'm trying to make a change. They say, Tyme, what you doing? I don't know no other way. They say, Tyme, what you doing, man? I'm trying to figure out. They say, Tyme, what you doing, man? What they talking about?
Black people have no financial institutions. Black people have no financial discipline. Black people have no financial collective understanding. Like, the thing I love about the Jewish people, right? Everybody likes to talk shit about the Jews. Turn that, please turn it down, because I don't want to get my video flagged. Look, everybody likes to talk shit about the Jews, right? Everybody likes to be haters. I don't hate on no Jews. I respect the Jews. You know why? They work together. They take care of each other. They look out for their people. They build financial relationships with their people. They build future relationships with their people, and they think about the Jewish race or the Jewish creed or the Jewish section of people as a whole. They don't look. That's why we're even able to say Jewish people. We are one family. We are a tribe. We are a community. We are a community, a tribe, a family. That's what I was trying to tell her. And then she understood it. If we start thinking of each other as a collective, if we start thinking of each other as a union, as a unit, then we can make some changes and some differences too.
The coldest ever did it. Now can I get a witness? I went against the odds, man. I think I'm King Griffith. If you got a second, come take a ride with me. I do it for all of my people that's not with me. The coldest ever did it. Now can I get a witness? I went against the odds, man. I think I'm King Griffith. If you got a second, come take a ride with me. I do it for all of my people that's not with me. When will it ever end? Well, my friend, that all depends. However long it take, but it all start from within. If you wanna be the champs, then do what it take to win. I'm trying to change the world with a pad and a pen. I was fighting for my life, and I won just by an inch. Look Goliath in his face. When he jumped, I didn't flinch. Man, free my homie Turk. He got life behind the fence. Every verse I dropped historic, but this one you won't forget. Tried to blend in with the crowd, but somehow I didn't fit. He got so much talent, but he just won't go legit. Longest breath in my body, I won't never ever quit. So they call me just in time. I come highly recommended.
I love America, but the culture of America is a blended, watered down culture. You know, so we need to think as a unit. We need to think as one. But what will it take?
The coldest ever did it. Now can I get a witness? I went against the odds, man. I think I'm King Griffith. If you got a second, come take a ride with me. I do it for all of my people that's not with me. The coldest ever did it. Now can I get a witness? I went against the odds, man. I think I'm King Griffith. If you got a second, come take a ride with me. I do it for all of my people that's not with me.
I put 5 up. I ain't got no more than that right now. I put something up on it. I'm in. I'm on God, I'm in. I've been trying to tell my family this shit. I'm trying to tell my mama this shit. I've been trying to tell my mama and my family this shit for weeks. Hey, let's get put in on some land, everybody. Let's do the woo-woo-woo, motherfuckers. Well, you just do something. You just do something for yourself. Who cares about myself? I got 3 children. I don't give a fuck about myself. I don't. What I'm doing right now is something I find a decent location. Exactly, we do. A good location. And I'm telling you where I'm at, it's decent, but I'm willing to relocate anywhere. I'm thinking long haul. So how can we change the world, y'all? First off, can the world be changed? That's the big question. Can the world be changed? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it can. I'm starting to feel optimistic, man. You know, thank you for whoever hit that like button. Thank you so much. I'm starting to feel optimistic about change on Earth, man, because of what I'm starting to see and starting to notice.
We live in a different world, I must be Dwayne Wayne. Every time I play a song, it's like I hear the same thing. No, I am not Damon Wayans, but I live through major pain. They comparing me to who? Me and him, we not the same. Having nightmares when I'm woke. Man, I think I'm Dana Dane. Seeing all the things I seen, man, I really can't complain. Instead of walking across the stage, man, he screaming gang, gang. Rip the cords out the wall, cause now the game's changed. When your back's against the wall, it's so hard to maintain. I was over there at first, but I had to change lanes. I was playing with my life, they was playing mind games. When you hear a time verse, it's a different mind frame. I can't let them slow me down, I work on the time frame. Gotta come with more than that, cause right now the times change. Every time I hear a beat, I start hearing sirens. When I step outside the booth, I always leave a crime. I hear a bloody mess every time I drop a verse. Something that you won't forget. Better step it up, I guess. They look at me as a threat. Never mind what better yet. If I don't do nothing else, then I gotta represent. This right here a bloody mess. Every time I drop a verse, something that you won't forget. Better step it up, I guess. Look at me as a threat. Never mind what better yet. If I don't do nothing else, then I gotta represent.
There's nothing better, or I don't think there's nothing more important or bigger or better that somebody could do with their lives than to help somebody get on track and help motivate somebody to get on the right track and stay on the right track.
Right here a bloody mess. Every time I drop a verse, something that you won't forget. Better step it up, I guess. They look at me as a threat. Never mind what better yet. If I don't do nothing else, then I gotta represent. This right here a bloody mess. Every time I drop a verse, something that you won't forget. Better step it up, I guess. Look at me as a threat. Never mind what better yet. If I don't do nothing else, then I gotta represent.
So I wanted to say to myself, I'm very proud of myself and my family and all of us who are doing this, fighting this good fight on Earth, man. I'm very happy that there are some of us who are fighting the good fight. I'm very thankful that there are some of us who are staying on the righteous side, who are trying to find the righteous side. I'm thankful for this. You have no idea how thankful I am for righteous people, man, because let me say something. I have some ideas, some solutions right here. You can grow your own food, you can garden, which is, I'm gonna say something, having your own garden is only supplemental.
In this life we face a challenge, but we gotta keep our balance. Be a parent to our children, they can't make it through without us. This a uphill battle, like we tryna climb a mountain. I did everything I could just to put us back in power. In this life we face a challenge, but we gotta keep our balance. Be a parent to our children, they can't make it through without us. This a uphill battle, like we tryna climb a mountain. I did everything I could just to put us back in power. This right here the final hour, but what can we do to change it? As I take a look around, something needs some rearranging. I go all over the world, it's the same song they singing. Somebody pray for me, that's the only way I made it. Drag my name through the mud, man, that's total defamation. And I'm up against the clock, this is mental segregation. They look up to these rappers, but don't value education. When I turn on the news, the police kill somebody's baby. My flow would be so cold, they start shivering and shaking. I can see it in their eyes when I read their body language. Lead the horse to the water, but they never start drinking. Why they call you just in time? Cause I'm here to make a statement. In this life we face a challenge, but we gotta keep our balance. Be a parent to our children, they can't make it through without us. This a uphill battle, like we trying to climb a mountain. I did everything I could just to put us back in power. In this life we face a challenge, but we gotta keep our balance. Be a parent to our children, they can't make it through without us. This a uphill battle, like we trying to climb a mountain. I did everything I could just to put us back in power.
Because unless you have a full live homestead or a full live big enough garden or a big enough or a small farm or something like that, it would be hard for you to fully sustain